Hey, good morning, everybody. So I am doing my devotions out in our redid our patio. Heather and I bought a condo in August, and so we've had some chance to really get some work done. And so we've literally turned our patio into what looks like a tiny little backyard. If you go on my Facebook page, you can actually see some photos, or at least we'll put some up soon. But I'm actually going to be ripping off somebody else's devotion today. I have no problem doing that, but I'm also going to give credit to the person that wrote this. A number of years ago, I was a youth pastor in Redwood Valley, and one of my students at the time was Candace Harvey. She would end up going to Bethany, and we'd be students there together, which was really interesting. Is that when I went to Bethany, I was actually peers with a number of people that I'd once been either their youth leader or youth pastor, and I loved it because I've always been about relationships and building friendships with people, and so for me it was just a natural transition. But it was just really exciting to see a number of these students really grow in their faith in Christ and really become leaders in their own right. And so Candace shared something the other day that I thought was really good, and I just want to read it to you. It's weird to walk by a person and realize they don't know I'm smiling at them. It's a little awkward as I open my eyes wider or shake my head with excitement, all in hopes to express with a smile that can't be seen because I'm wearing a mask. Usually I end up masking it, making it worse and scaring the poor innocent soul who just wanted a normal trip to the store. Before COVID, when I thought of a mask, the first place in my mind I would go to was a kid's costume. I'd usually think of the harvest events I once held. People would cover up their faces with their favorite mask and of their favorite characters. Now a mask is an essential part of our day. A mask is a covering for a part of our face worn to conceal one's identity. Another thing is that it disguises or conceals, a covering to protect the face. So basically, a mask serves two purposes: to disguise and to protect. So, how are you often wearing your mask? I feel like for me, it's an opportunity to strengthen my faith. I'm not interested in disguising who I am or who my God is or how God made me. So why not wear the mask with a purpose? My mask is a weapon of protection. I use it for the purpose of protection. Everywhere I go, I put on my mask and I remember to pray. I pray for the protection of my store clerks, my gas station lady, my family. I'm looking for ways to be used by God. My mask reminds me that Jesus is with me and protecting me, and I'm on a mission to tell the world about him. I trust that no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and that one, Jesus, is greater than what's or who is in the world. And he not give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of peace and of love and of a sound mind. And so how are you wearing your mask? Finally, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take a stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything, to stand and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. But with this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all of the Lord's people. And so I read that yesterday, and I just thought I really couldn't have said it better. And so, Candace Harvey, that was a great word, and I wanted to share it with our church. And and I encourage you guys. You're probably going to end up having to wear masks for a while. And I know, honestly, there's times I walked into a store and they turned Heather and I away because they told us we had to be wearing a mask and we weren't. And honestly, I left frustrated. I was just kind of annoyed. But then I realized that in this devotion reminded me that maybe I'm not wearing it because I necessarily need it, but I'm doing it for, again, the safety of others, the consideration of others, even if I don't have an agreement as to why or whether we should wear them. Again, Jesus often taught to put aside our own opinions, our own preferences for the greater good of what God is trying to accomplish. And so maybe wearing the mask will help you remember to pray. Maybe wearing the mask will help you remember to think of the person that may be protected from the mask that you're wearing. And maybe it reminds you that God is watching over you, taking care of you, and he's with you wherever you go. So you guys have a great day. It is a Wednesday, so if you're up for it, join us for our Bible study tonight, 7:30. Everything's sent out via email. If you're interested more about the Bible study and you don't have the information, you can shoot me a message at info@tsvv.org. That is info@tsvv.org. You guys have a great day. We will see you all later. And I don't have a mug today. It's because I actually made homebrewed coffee. Cold, not homebrewed, everybody does homebrewed. I made iced coffee. So I don't have a mug, but I had a different kind of drink. I'll have a mug tomorrow if you're interested. Bye.